You're welcome back. Many thanks for staying with us. Now, one district, one factory, one village, one dam were key campaign promises by the New Patriotic Party to woo voters in the 2016 election. Taking a cue from that, personnel at the Upper West Regional CID office have also adopted a one CID, one standing fan policy. Each officer has to finance the purchase of a standing fan in order to save them from the excessive heat in their offices due to the unsealed roof. On JoyNews agenda today, Upper West Region correspondent Rafiq Salam reports that there are more challenges at the Upper West Regional Police Command, but they can be solved with the completion of one-story regional headquarters that has had its construction stalled by the site taking over the grass.
This is the Upper West Regional Command of the Ghana Police Service. It was first started as a district police headquarters, but following the creation of the Upper West region, it ceded part of its structures to the regional command. Any first-timer to the police station will not be able to differentiate between the two command officers. The only thing that may help is the naming on their walls. The major challenge faced by police personnel here is lack of office space. Here, residential facilities have been turned into offices. These 7 quarters are residential facilities for officers. However, due to lack of office space, they have been turned into offices and a clinic. Makeshift structures are also constructed inside the corridors to aid the officers do their work. This is the internal audit unit of the Ghana Police Service, but also doubles as the office for the Rapid Development Force, RDF. Storerooms and kitchens have been converted into offices. They have little or no space to put their exhibits. Chief Inspector Alhaji Idi Ziblim explains.
In terms of barracks, we have turned all the inspector quarters, especially in Upper West, here to be an offices, which is very bad. Look at my office, an action unit office. If somebody come here, reinforcement, we have to clash each other before we move to a scene of crime. This is completely a kitchen. You have entered the DSP office and you have seen it. It is very, very bad. So we are advising and treating people to assist us to get defeated offices so that we'll be proud of Upper West.
The story is same at the Department of the Motor Traffic Transport Unit, but in a worse form, as officers and their dockets are drenched when it rains. ASP Emilia Asedu Jeche is the Upper West MTTU commander.
Lack of space, so we had to do this attachment to enable the investigation aspect of the MTTD to go on. But fortunately or unfortunately, because it is a temporary attachment, when it rains, you can't stay in there. We had to either come out or move into the kitchen, which is now the station officer's office, or come onto these verandas. People who have in to attend to their issues all have to come into it, finish raining before we can go back in there and then attend to official matters. So that's a major problem that we are facing in here as a unit. Well, I'm appealing to the government and the Inspector General of Police to help us complete a new regional police headquarters at Sombo. We'll be very glad that it can be completed within this year so that the regional administration can move to that side and then the accommodation can be given to the inspectors and chief inspectors to stay in the official accommodation, which has been turned into offices for other units such as MTD, the RDF, and then the Highway SWAT and so on.
For the Upper West Regional CID office, the least talk about it, the better. It was a corridor that was expanded and converted into an office. Before the expansion, officers crawl on their benches before they reach their desks. Now that it has been expanded, the hall is poorly ventilated. The roof has no ceiling, exposing the workers to excessive heat. The policy in this office is one police CID, one standing fan. Make no mistake, the standing fans are not the properties of the Ghana Police Service, but are bought from the pockets of the personnel themselves. Upper West Regional Crimes Officer of the Ghana Police Service, Superintendent Alhaji Hussein Musa Awenaba explains.
It was not built as an office, but because the regional CID didn't have a space, it was built out of a corridor, then made as a makeshift office for the regional CID. There's no ceiling there. So we have direct heat from the roofing sheet to the office. We are now making efforts to get assistance to get the roof place sealed so that the heat can be minimized. Otherwise, for now we have to be doing make do with the fans, the standing fans, because the ceiling fans is not effective enough to help us.
The officers at the orderly room have outnumbered the number of tables and chairs, thereby forcing the officers to introduce a sub-system. There's no shelves or lockers for officers to keep case dockets, so there are piles of files of documents and dockets on the tables and even on chairs. DCOP Edward Oduro-Kwarton is the Deputy Upper West Police Commander.
Nowhere to keep your files. For even the staff, you feel it's very hot here, despite the fact that we have the air conditioning here. It's very hot. There are so many inconveniences carried on because, for lack of space. Or some are on duty outside. Yeah, some are on duty outside. Yeah, we shift by shift. for want of better word, I say we are inconvenienced. How can you sit by shift? This place is not ideal place to work.
All the aforementioned challenges will be solved with the completion of the new Upper West Regional Police Headquarters at Wasombo. Construction of the one-story facility started 3 years ago, and its construction has now been stalled. The site has now been abandoned and overtaken by grass. DCOP Edward Oduro-Kwarton appeals to the government and the Inspector General of the Ghana Police Service to help complete the project to ease the congestion at the office.
As I said, office space is a problem. We do not have enough space. There are a lot of inconveniences. For instance, the Deputy Regional Commander and then the Regional Commander, they are sharing one washroom, which is not the best. So we are praying that the regional office project, which we visited, the RGP and the Interior and then all the stakeholders should help us acquire that, to get that building in shape.
In spite of the challenges, the Upper West Regional Command is thankful to the Interior Minister and the IGP for assigning 5 new vehicles to the region for their patrols.
We had the new vehicles recently, of which we are very grateful to the IGP for bringing such vehicles to us. The orders on stones, we have informed the headquarters about it, so I'm sure very soon they will put them in order.
The dream and aspiration of each police personnel here is that government should speed up work on the construction of the new police regional headquarters. Reporting for JoyNews, Rafik Salam. Wow.